this video, I'm going to talk about how to get the spark back in your relationship. Very common question I get asked quite a lot. A couple's been together a few years, 10 years, 20 years, 1 year, a few months. Everyone has a different level of time. The relationship slowly starts to go down. It was really amazing honeymoon period and then slowly starts to drop off. I've been with the same girl for years now, and the honeymoon period never ends. In fact, our relationship keeps getting better and more intimate. How do I do this? It's quite a simple method, and anyone can do it. What you need to do is think about a time when you were a child and you had a best friend, and you would do everything with that best friend. You'd play with them as many times as you could a day. You would do hobbies together, play sports together, talk all the time, spend lots of time together doing dual hobbies, okay? Think about it like this. If you're not growing together, you're growing apart, yeah? You'll probably also have a friend when you were a kid, your best friend then, and you probably don't even talk to him now. Or you might talk to him now, but you don't see each other very often. Because you stopped doing dual hobbies and you just started slowly drifting apart. People naturally drift apart. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but in a relationship, it is a bad thing because you have a relationship together. It's your personal partner, your romantic relationship. And realistically, if you're not happy in your relationship, you're not happy in real life. Okay, I truly believe that. Relationships hold such a powerful emotion over us. And if we don't feel happy in them, it's very hard to have a happy life. You could have a really terrible home life. It's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty hard to have a good life outside the home as well. So it's very much connected. So, dual hobbies. Let's talk about dual hobbies for a second. If you really love bowling, 10-pin bowling, or you really like playing squash or tennis or soccer or doing CrossFit or going rock climbing, mountain climbing, going to arcades, playing Xbox, doing gardening, whatever it is, whatever your hobbies are that you really enjoy doing, or even if you don't have many hobbies, start doing some hobbies that you really enjoy. And if you have an open mind, and hopefully your partner has an open mind too, you can start doing these hobbies together. Yeah, and it doesn't need to be every day. It could be this weekend, let's go and play golf. And next weekend, let's go and climb a mountain. And then the weekend after that, let's go and do a Spartan race. And then the weekend after that, see all these different things. If you do the same thing every week, it could get boring. I don't like doing the same thing. Like I play squash probably once every 3 months. I climb a mountain once every 3 months. Do a Spartan race once or twice a year. See, I don't get sick of these things because I don't do them all the time, but I always keep doing different things. And this keeps you creating memories with your partner. If you sit on the couch and watch Netflix every day with your partner, that's going to be pretty boring. That's going to be pretty dry. You're naturally going to drift apart because it's boring. Think about when you're a kid and you're hanging out with your best friend, you're doing things all the time together. You go to theme parks, you're playing sport together, you're doing different hobbies and projects. You're doing all these different things, creating memories together. You need to do those same things with your partner. So in a way, you're making your partner your best friend. And that's how you grow together. Because you can love someone and not like them. I think we've all experienced that. Like at times, you look at your partner and think, I really love that person, but they're being a pain in the ass, and you hate them in that moment. Now, if you never think that way your best friend, because you're spending time together and you're doing dual hobbies. So the real trick is to really you got to grow together to keep that spark going, you see? So along with doing dual hobbies, you need to continue the courtship, guys. So this is a little one for the males here. Continue the courtship, keep dating, okay? Going on dates, give your partner massages. I bought a massage table so I can give my partner massages. So I'll put a movie on, put the massage table in front of the TV, and sit there and massage her back for an hour. I don't even think about it because it's the perfect height. I don't get a sore back while I'm doing it. My knees are fine. Like if you're trying to massage her on the bed and stuff, after a few minutes, your back gets a bit tight, you know? But on a massage table, it's the perfect height so you can just stand there and just knead out a back like you're kneading out a pizza dough. Watch a movie, time, an hour just flies by. She feels really good. It's a great way to initiate sex afterwards because all her blood's flowing. She's feeling great about herself, and it's a good way to get more intimate with each other, okay? So doing little things like that, continuing the courtship, being romantic and affectionate all the time and all this sort of stuff, and then along with dual hobbies and building memories together, that's a 10 out of 10 recipe right there. If you do those things, along with proper masculine and feminine energy, along with effective communication, and all the other things I teach, that's really what it takes to get a 10 out of 10 relationship. Okay, that's pretty much everything I teach my clients, except I teach my clients in more detail. So I go into each one of those segments in very specific detail and coach them through how to do it in their specific circumstances. So yeah, all the things with all my videos, I'm taking you through what it takes to get a 10 out of 10 relationship and what you need to do specifically. With my clients, what I do is I explain it in more detail, and I explain it to their specific circumstances and help them, coach them through it. So I could say things like use effective communication. That's a pretty vague sentence. Yeah, let's be honest. I know that's a vague sentence. I think it's a vague sentence too. It's like saying be a good person, or patience is a virtue, or honesty is the best policy. These are very vague statements. Yeah, sure, they may be true in some regards, but they're too vague. When I'm coaching someone, I go in direct and very in-depth detail with their specific set of circumstances. So someone may be having trouble with their mother-in-law, and I'll teach them in that specific circumstance how to set boundaries with her in a respectful way without hurting everyone's feelings. Okay? And yeah, when I talk about boundary setting in other videos, setting that boundary really quickly, very important. And yeah, it's true in that circumstance too. But I can coach the person in that specific way and specifically what to do, and specifically what problems he may face as well. So in coaching, yeah, I do go into more detail. So just to wrap up what I'm saying, all these videos will help you get a 10 out of 10 relationship, and thank you for watching them, because I want to help as many people as I can. Now, the difference between watching these videos and being a client of mine, I coach all my clients very specifically to their set of circumstances and explain every little thing I teach in a lot more detail. Yeah, teach me exactly what effective communication is. So when I'm teaching someone about effective communication, it literally months of working with them and how to be the best communicator they can be. It's the same with masculine and feminine energy. It's easy. Girls try to be more feminine, guys try to be more masculine. Sounds pretty simple, but what does that really mean? See, within my clients, I go into very extreme detail. Sort of got off topic a bit, didn't I, guys? So, back to what I was saying. Relationships can be amazing. They can also be devastating. Yeah, I've been in those devastating times, and it's not very fun. And now, for years now, it's been absolutely amazing because I learn those tools and techniques. I learn all the methods and how to get a 10 out of 10 relationship, and more importantly, how to keep it there. Because what this video is all about, how to get the spark back in your relationship. You had the spark once and you slowly let it die. Remember, there's no plateaus in life. You're either going up or you're going down. Relationships the same with business. Relationships and business. If the business isn't going up, it's going down. There's no such thing as a plateau. It's impossible to achieve a plateau. It's always up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. So you got to be working hard to keep it on the upswing all the time. So really keep that in mind. No plateaus. Your relationship needs to be growing. Yeah. There's a lot of things women look forward to in relationships, guys. They look forward to getting engaged, getting married, having babies, or going on holidays, and all these sort of things. So you've got to create those memories, and they like those things because it's growing. They look like they're moving towards a goal. And after people do all these things, say a guy finds his ideal girl, they get engaged, it's a high moment, then they get married, another high moment, then they have kids, another high moment, and then they go, I've pretty much done everything now. What do I do now? Get divorced? That happens a lot because they go, oh, well, I've done everything now I'll just plateau. But you're not plateauing, you're actually going down. What you need to do is dual hobbies. Increase dating, increase the courtship, increase affection, and always keep going up and trying to keep that relationship at a 10 out of 10, making sure you know really what attraction is. I'll put a link up here to my case study video as well if you want to know more about some of the results I've had with other clients, and also look at some of my other videos to do with attraction and what that really means. Okay guys, so I hope that gives you a bit of clarity on how to get the spark back in your relationship, and remember, go where the winners go, 110%.